Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out Level 6, The Lantern Menace Free Play for LEGO Batman 3. We also, well, we already got the True Hero requirement, as you can kind of guess by the amount of gold bricks we earn in this. We do get all the rest of the collectibles though, so if you're here for that, you are in the right place. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy started. Alright, so off to the left-hand side, you can see that we do have the ×8 multiplier brick. If you've been following along with us, we have actually documented these as we've gone along, and hopefully you should be right with us, earning that same stuttage as us. So we're going to go ahead and select the Lantern Menace Free Play and get right to business. You guys remember this level, right? I know I do. Alright, after we get the nice little fly through, kind of indicating what we need to do, we're going to head on over to the left side and switch into Robin in his magnetic suit, which I was kind of being ignorant there. I didn't realize you could actually switch to his suits there, too, with the 1966 character, so it's actually really cool. He pulls out these two little handles, and yeah, anyways. Awesome stuff. Use the magnet suit, whichever one you use, and build the bouncing bricks into a plastic pad. It doesn't look like a grate, but it is still great, so we'll take it, and we'll hop on with Plastic Man and do our plasta business. Steamroller! Alright, we roll that over, sunglasses and all, and it gives us a few more bricks. What's going on over there? So we'll fly over there. You don't need to fly, you can just take a couple steps, build it up, and it builds a nice little pump. And as you know, pump it up! Takes 3 jumps to fill up the red brick to its full capacity. Once you get all 3, go ahead and jump down and snag it. And that's actually going to be, I believe it's the Disguises red brick. I'd have to go look for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Nonetheless, go ahead and switch on over to any of the lanterns, I guess, but we chose the green lantern, and we're gonna dig up this pile over here. I love that they use the old jackhammer, and then we're gonna go ahead and build up this lever and spin to win, yo. So we'll go ahead and do that, and as we spin it around, it actually brings up this other little container with a gold latch on it. The latch is not grappleable, so we'll go ahead and melt it with our heat ray. Once you do so, it flips the lid, and Adam comes popping out. Not sure how he was breathing in that tank of goo, but you know what? Not worried about it. We freed him, so Buikashao, we actually are moving along with some story stuff now. This is a good time to remind you guys that we actually have quick links down below in the video description. All the collectibles that are in this video, which is all of them, they're all individually labeled with different times, so all you have to do is go look for the item that you are needing, and you can go ahead and advance to that point in the story. Now, if you're looking for the next one right now, it's actually going to be Minikit number 1. We've got the red brick, and we got Adam West, and the next on the list is the Minikit one. All right. Trying to do too many things at once here. We're going to go ahead and use Robin's suit to get over. I mean, there's a couple of different hazard suits that'll get you through there, and I suppose you could probably fly over or around it as well. But once you get over there, you have to flip into a some sort of decoy suit, security suit, whichever one you choose. Go invisible and flip the switch, which will then actually turn off the glowing area out front of the gold face there and give him some teeth. And we're going to go ahead and rearrange his teeth, and in a non-violent way, actually. You guys may have had this happen to you at your dentist. No, hopefully not. Use the magnetic suit, though, to go ahead and pull those teeth, and once they are free, go ahead and jump inside and grab that Minikit. Next, we're going to move over to the right and build these bricks over here for Solomon Grundy. And once we get those up, we're also going to bust up some studs, too. I got a little frustrated at that. I thought there might have been some sort of other action because it kept saying circle, but it was really just me hooking onto that grapple point up there. So, anywho, grab Solomon Grundy and go. I still don't understand this. He's got everything but the kitchen sink here. And it would have been cooler if every time it would have been a different action, like something else came out. It always seems to be a bike and a rock or whatever, but the old Mad Max Sawmobile comes out. We saw our way through that electric field, and once we get on the other side, we are welcomed with a whole bunch of baddies. So make sure you get your cha-cha-cha-cha-cha on and take them all down. And you also want to make sure that this upper little area right here has a lot of things to be destroyed. If you destroy them all, it will actually reveal a techno suit pad. So now that it's revealed, all right, once you actually use the pad, it drops down this glass case that has a gold object inside. So as you may have guessed, we're going to need to switch to the... And there we go. We blasted that bad boy open, presenting us with a gold castle. It's like a sandcastle at the beach. Kick it down, make the kids cry. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be terrible. That'd be terrible. All right, Minikit 2 should be revealed once you take out that gold sandcastle. Once you ruin that kid's day. And go ahead and snag that up, and then make your way into the main portion of this room over here. And this is going to require some sort of electricity suit or electric character, like Shazam. And there's somebody else suggested that there was another character that was power. I can't remember what it was, though. I'd love to guess, but it would be a terrible guess. But now that you flip that switch, you can actually go into the middle and use your sonar to destroy that glass around this, destroy everything here, and reveal that green pucker point in the back. And once we get everything handled and grab all them studs, go ahead and slide on into that pucker point. I don't know if I'd recommend it really, but if you want the Minikit, you got to. Once you get up there, go ahead and fly with the Martian Manhunter. He's the only one I think that can go through these little points. I don't know. I'm curious too. Anybody out there know anything about Poison Ivy? Like, is Poison Ivy the only one that can go through those garden patches? Or, I mean, I wonder if Martian Manhunter can do that too. It's kind of similar. Very different, but kind of similar. Now, on the left-hand side, you can use your electricity suit or an electric character to go ahead and charge up this other side, which takes these big tentacles away, but doesn't help us at all. It burns everything up. So I, again, had a brain fart and tried to put out the fire with my Arctic suit, which cannot be done. So I just skip it and fly around it, which was kind of a waste. I should have switched on over to, like, Lex or somebody, because they could have used the shield, walked by, and then used his techno suit. Anyways. So, bust everything around it and collect the studs, but also use the techno terminal so you can go ahead and reveal that gold brick. And I'm not sure why, but it seems to bleed out green goo and then drop some bricks. But we'll take the bricks because we need those. And then kind of rinse and repeat on the same side. It's a little bit different, though. We got to use our bombs to go ahead and take out this silver wall. Once you have that removed, go ahead and switch on over to a character or a suit that will allow you heat ray. Then you got to draw that line, upsy downsies, and it'll puke out some more green sludge and provide us with the bricks needed to build one of the biggest screen TVs known to Lego Man. It's like, actually, we're working towards it. We have to make a pad first. So build the old flash pad and choose your master builder of choice. We're going to go ahead and use the Flash because he's so fast. And we'll build the TV up because we know that he'll take it because everything's got to be his. And once it's up, you'll notice that on the right-hand side that there are some bats floating. I guess it's more of in the middle here. Use your sense, your security sense, to go ahead and reveal that on the right-hand side there's something magnetic. So we'll switch back on over to a character with magnetic abilities. In this case, it happens to be Robin. And then we have a hard time. It's indicating that we need to use this, but we can't seem to latch onto it and complete the action. One thing that's very important, do not go through that hallway on the right. I almost snuck in there, which you don't want to. You need to tune in those antennas, and once you do, you get the right reception. And notice the snow on the TV went away, and all of a sudden we have a character icon up there. So we'll go ahead and fly up and grab that token. That token's good for later, no, you know that? And it gives us a nice little glimpse of where we're headed. We're going up, 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 up. Moving on up. Yeah, that's right. Here we go. So you guys probably remember this room. Not a whole lot of action in here. However, before you advance, I do want to point out this kind of little exploit that we found. Doug had mentioned that he found this kind of character glitch where characters keep coming out and he could, farm money or whatever. And then he never really told me what it was. He told me that it had to be on free play, or at least he thought it did. And the reason being is if you can get somebody with like a heat ray, and I haven't even talked to him, he may have a little bit of a different method, or this may not even be what he was referring to, but look at these guys. They just drop down from the sky, and if you time it just right, if you kind of wait a second before when they fall, you can actually keep this multiplier going. I was trying to get the right rhythm going, and I couldn't quite hit it, but I didn't want to waste too much of your guys' time. But I definitely wanted to show you that even if you don't get the rapid succession kills. Like, let's say you just drop, that's continuous studs, and you get a higher multiplier than what we have now, and that's going to add up really fast. That being said, move on over to the right-hand side of the room, and you'll notice this big silvery box that can be destroyed, and you might have taken it out in story mode. If you did, be careful of which ones you did and didn't get, because it might kind of affect something later with extra mini-kits. So far, we haven't had any reports of anybody getting more than 10 mini-kits per level, but a lot of you know that in the past LEGO games, that has been a pretty common feature, so... All right, use the Martian Manhunter to go ahead and detect, and then use Superman to pull open the handle there. And once you do that, you can go ahead and reveal the mini-kit inside. So we're going to switch on over to Shazam! And we're going to juice it up. And it'll actually give us an indication that we need to take that power over to the other side, because we actually stole power there. We didn't give it. We did not giveth, we taketh. And now we're over on the other side, so we'll go ahead and fill it up. And I'm not sure we needed to actually do this part of it, but we certainly needed to get into the goo and flip that switch. Ew. So we're going to switch into a hazard suit wearing Mo-Tro. I should say Mo-Lego. There we go. That's better. And once we get that other switch handled, it opens up the passageway, and we're going to follow the purple brick road up into this next little portal area. Now, it's important to take note that there are some little hangy Brainiac robot things in here, and we're going to show you those in a minute. And Batmite is also here, so we know that he's going to need some sort of an item, and I talked to him, and he kind of cued me on where we needed to go. But you can see there's one of the little hangy things, and there's one on the left-hand side, kind of in the middle back there. But we're not going to get them just yet. We're going to get them all in a row here once we complete this little puzzle. I don't know if I'd even call it a puzzle. It's more of a task. You certainly could mess it up, but it's not like it's mind-boggling or anything. But just jump through the pads all the way to the back. Once you get there, a couple silver boxes will be there to destroy. Take those two bad boys out, and it will take down the portal, allowing us access into this next room. And so now we can switch back to, I prefer a flying character, and we're going to go ahead and just fly through and take these guys out. So, onesie, twosie, and then back here, there's actually 3 in this room right here. One on the left side right there, bam. One on the right side. I wasn't quite centered enough to get them both from the same location. And then the last one is actually kind of tucked back right by the door, kind of hiding behind that green laser on the left. Booyah, kashow, all 5 are ours. Swoop in, and don't forget to grab that mini kit. I've already mentioned that I've done that before, and that is not something that I recommend doing. Coming back to play an entire level is not fun. However, TT Games was nice enough to break it down so that we could actually select the areas of the level too. They didn't used to be that way in the old LEGO game, so it's pretty cool. Handful of baddies come in, smash their teeth in. Once they do, drop down to the first entry lower level area and use your security suit, sensor suit, scan it, reveal the pad here, which you can line all these green bricks up, which will give power to a safe. And then you can go ahead and grab this item, which happens to be the item that Batmite was requesting earlier. So, and if you're wondering why I didn't fly, I've been having some troubles with one character grabbing the item and the other character not having it. So I should have grabbed it with Superman and then flown back to Batmite. But at the same time, it took, 2 seconds longer. And look at this. He's like, that ain't what I want. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. It freaked me out for a second. I was like, no. But it worked out. All right, now back into the room. There are 2 glass cases, one on either side of the room, and they are both going to provide mini kits for us. So go ahead and switch on over to your... And if you don't know what that is by now, that is the sonar suit. Go ahead and destroy the glass on the right, and it'll bounce some bricks out for us. Go ahead and build those up, and yield yourself a mini kit. All right, now as I already mentioned, there is another glass case on the left side of the room. We'll go ahead and bounce over there. That's right. Sonar it up and build the bricks, which actually give us a lantern pad. So we'll go ahead and, actually it's not a lantern pad, my bad. It's a dig spot, which for some reason it suggested that we had that. And I used Alfred because I am a rebel. And you can't tell me nothing, game. I'll do what I want. All right, now all we have to do is basically solve the area puzzle, which is just simply spinning these two levers around and aligning those green laser beams up to the green indicated icons up there. And you really can't go wrong with that. You just spin it till it stops, and a couple of bad guys come in, and you're more than welcome to pick up their stuttage and or ignore them, whichever you prefer. Now, we're going to switch to Wonder Woman because we are going to need her reflective bracelet. So we do that, and we hop onto her pad after building up the bricks that she provided, and it queues up a nice little door opening, and we can advance into this next room. Bunch of guys come out. You can kill them if you want, or we're going to move on and then move on to this battle with Brainiac. So I had a little bit of a brainy fart here in a minute. Again, that's what, the second or third one for this video. They happen, guys. They happen. If I would have had my metal mask on, I probably would have remembered that there's a series that these characters are freed in. So right now you can see Wonder Woman is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, as is Batman. And although I can kind of move around in this area, I don't have any control over, like, I can't switch suits, I can't punch things, I can't do anything like that. So I'm trying to punch behind there because I know there's a character token behind that little mess of stuff. But I ended up figuring it out. All right, switch to the Iron Mask, Robin, and then go ahead and take everybody out, start smashing the bricks behind the, I don't know if that's a throne or what that is, but get behind there and look at that, Booyakashow. As promised, there is a character token back there. And so then from that point, you're going to need to go ahead and take out the baddies that you haven't. It will then cue these kind of sequences where you have to spam the icon indicated in order to free these people of Brainiac's powers. And they do go in the order of Wonder Woman, and then they go next to whoever's in. Is it the back next, or is it Batman? I don't remember. I'm trying to tell you stuff, and I don't even remember. There it is. It's Batman. Woohoo! And that's who we need, actually, because there are a handful of silver bricks, bells, I don't know what you want to call them, floating around the room, and there are two on the right-hand side that you can see, kind of one centrally located, and then two more on the left. So we're going to go ahead and nail the two on the right, and then move over to the middle area. And you can see there's a bunch of guys here attacking me. I'm kind of ignoring them, or at least trying to, because I wasn't sure how Brainiac would react. And once Brainiac is out of his shell and he comes after you, all it takes is one pow, and then it's over. So make sure that you get all of this done. I don't care if he's free and running around, just don't hit him. But make sure you get this Minikit, and once you get that, go ahead and take out the rest of the baddies. Now, we do have one more Minikit to get, but it's actually floating in the air on this next sequence that we see as we chase Brainiac down from his spaceship, I guess is where we are. I guess I wouldn't call it spaceship. His mobile command center, I don't know, whatever it is. All right. Pow him right in the face, and then it'll take us into a cutscene, which we skipped, and then all of a sudden we're dropping and free falling. Little Tom Petty for you. So off to the right middle side of the screen, you will see the Minikit start to flash. Use the B or circle button, depending on your console, to go ahead and slow you down. And you can get this, you can slow it down pretty good, which is nice. So grab that up, and that'll complete all the collectibles and allow us to go check out the total screen. And, you know, we're a little bit further ahead as far as our play versus our videos that we've edited. And we have all the red bricks, so that we're happy to report that it's not much longer before you see that 3,000 plus multiplier. So we did get the true hero status, and Booyakashow on the red brick. It was one of the first items. In fact, it was the first item. As was Adam. He was number 2. Ooh, that sounded terrible. Hopefully he got a shower after that. Ba-dum-bum. All right, all 10 Minikits reveal some sort of snow globe city and yield us a handful of studs. We also got the 3 character tokens, Brainiac and Orion and Dr. Fate, who is totally copying Robin in his, I'm sure it's a reversal of that, but anyways, we did get the 3 bricks that were left, and my phone's going off in the background, dinging, and that's it for Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham Level 6, The Lantern Menace. I almost said Mentis. It's like Dennis the Mentis. Anyways, oh yeah, so that's it for that. If you guys have any questions, or you just want to get involved in the conversation, maybe you want to tell me how terrible this video was, or maybe you want to tell me it was all right. Either way, why don't you guys head on over to our social pages like Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below. We do also have a G+, an Instagram, and a Twitch as well. And hey, HappyThumbsGaming.com is available with all of our product reviews and game reviews as well. Most of our videos end up there as well, but YouTube's probably your best bet if you're looking for trophy achievement videos. And speaking of trophy achievements, we also have guides. I don't know if you guys like textual-based guides, but we have a handful of those, mostly Lego-driven, but there are a few others as well. And if you want to see some others, request them. As always, until next time.